Art for Change podcast, where creativity and empowerment unite. Streaming live every Monday, Thursday, and Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern. We got Motion Monday, Therapeutic Thursday, and Soul Food Sunday. If you like what you see, book your seat. We turn up the heat with your Art for Change.
Yes, y'all. That's right.
Yeah,
Book
and
your
we
seat, 'cause-
are live.
There we go. I was gonna say it.
Yeah.
I gotta say it still. And that's the trademark for Art for Change, produced by Mr. Sapiosexual. Excuse me. Let me regroup, y'all. And we are live. Yes. Book your seat because we turn up the heat for sure here at Art for Change. Welcome to the show, ladies and gents. I am excited for tonight's display. We got a guest. It's all about the hip hop. And his name is Oscar. I'm going to see if I'm going to pronounce this right. Izquierdo. I think that's it. Izquierdo Sanchez, known professionally as Musashi The Way. Let me just give you a piece of what he's all about and what he's bringing to us, to the world. I'm in love with this song right here, though. But let's go.
Ain't no love.
Hold on. Let me see. Wait. Oh, there we go.
Pray for me. I talk to God when I'm feeling the pain. Pray for me. Demons hold me, but I still have my faith. Pray for me. Feeding my family and trying to stay safe. Please pray for me.
Yeah, they don't see the nights I stayed up talking to the ceiling. Voices in my head fighting peace, I'm still healing. Cousin doing time, I'm just trying to break the cycle. Mama said don't lose your soul when you're chasing idols. I've been in the dark trying to spark my own flame. City full of envy, gotta move, can't stay the same. Loyalty's expensive when your pocket's feeling hollow. Trying to be a leader, but it's hard to find who follow. Angels on my shoulder, demons whispers in my ear. Got dreams too big to be controlled by fear. Lost friends to the street, lost faith to the pressure, but I'm still here. God bless me with the lesson. Every scar on my skin, yeah, tell a true story. Walking through the valley, but I'm searching for his glory. Money come and go, but respect that's eternal. Fire in my heart, turn the pen into my journal.
Pray for me. Heaven knows I got a lot on my plate. Pray for me. I talk to God when I'm feeling the pain. Pray for me. Demons hold me, but I still have my faith. Pray for me. Feeding my family and trying to stay safe. Please pray for me.
Yes. I love that song. Let's pull Musashi up in the house, in the building. What's up?
What's going on? That was fire. Yo, first of all, that intro is fire. I like that. I love that very much.
I thank you. We thank you.
That intro is the best one I've seen so far.
Oh, wow. Get out. Look.
Yes.
Hey. Let's say it again so the fellas know what I bring to the team. Yes. But that's inspiration too. You get inspired by the people you're around and connections you make. Good inspiration, that's yeah. So how you doing tonight, Musashi? We're glad and thrilled to have you here.
The pleasure's all mine, man. It's good to be here. Finally. Because we were supposed to be here last week, but I got the dates mixed up. And I appreciate you guys for rebooking me.
Absolutely. We cater to our potential guests, according to your schedule, because we want you to get your shine on. Yeah. How's the team doing, Mister? How you doing tonight?
Doing good, doing good. Man, we appreciate you in the building, brother.
Pleasure's on mine, man. The pleasure's on mine.
Yes, and I like the message that you got with your music, bro. Salute to that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. BU, how you doing, my boy? Oh, go ahead. What you say?
I said, I've been working on the sound for a while, you know, like the evolution of everything, you know. Trying to find that sweet spot.
Yes. Look, Phoenix person said, hey, y'all. Look, you got people tuning in, shopping in with you. BU, how you, brother?
Ain't no love.
He like that, ain't no love. He like that.
Hey.
BU, this ain't practice.
These singles came in threes. It was Pray For Me with Juju Music, Ain't No Love with Juju Music. Willow Garcia is an artist from Spain, a big artist out there in his own lane in Europe. And then the third one is BG. Well, actually, no, it's four of them. I forgot about the BG single. The third one is X-Rated from the West Coast. June Music and myself, and then the fourth one is me, BG the Great, and The Game, which is one of the biggest features I got. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one is called Russian Roulette.
Russian
Roulette, that one is called.
Yeah. So let me go.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
BU, did you tell us how you are? You good?
I'm good. I'm here. Hey, God, I'm all right.
Right, anytime above ground is a good thing.
All right. So, Musashi, being that you mentioned, last month, and our date, it was the 30th of November, the first date set for you to come on. And that I learned because of that, doing some research, November is a month about hip hop. It's a celebratory month for hip hop. So I was like, I thought that was real awesome, but it's okay. But being that you mentioned that, so I get to put that in for all of y'all who don't know that. Yeah. So, but I want to tell y'all a little something about Musashi The Way here. He's a Colombian-born artist, redefining the global music landscape with his bilingual flow and genre-bending versatility. Blending Latin rhythms, hip-hop, reggaeton, and urban influences, Musashi The Way creates a sound that transcends borders and connects cultures. Beyond his artistry, Musashi is also a powerful force in the business world as co-CEO of Los Panas de la Industria, LLC. Thank you. And president of the Music Brothers, driving innovation, collaboration, and opportunities for independent artists worldwide. In just 5 years, Musashi has performed across Spain, Italy, Colombia, and the United States, captivating audiences with his energy, with his high energy. All right. Performances and unique musical fusion. His next stop is Malta, where he continues expanding his international reach and influence. He is a true collaborator at heart. I'm going to hold you to that because you know what I'm talking to you about, collaboration. Musashi has worked with industry heavyweights, including The Game, G-Unit,
Yes.
June Music Production, Willow, am I saying that right?
Willow
Garcia, Aaron Demard, BG The Great, 100, it says X-Rated, Fire, and Freak Van Workham, providing his keyboards here, so he must be the keyboards.
He's a beat.
Yeah. So providing his creativity and adaptability across every beat. That's awesome. One more or some more. Beyond music, Musashi shines as a TV visionary. His hit shows, I didn't see. Well, we got to talk about. Ooh, Musashi's Artists of the
Artists of the
Future,
Future,
and Musashi Te Suena,
yeah.
created in partnership with La Chaquitas Promo, have helped countless independent artists gain international exposure. His appearances on major, European networks like say that for me.
Tony
Tony
Rivera.
Vogue.
Tony Rivera.
Say it again.
Tony Rivera.
Okay. Tony Rivera and two Andacero.
Andacero, yeah, that's the biggest network in Spain. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Have cemented his reputation as a cross-continental entertainer and cultural innovator. Listen, I'm gonna pause right there. That is I'm just like filled with so much being overwhelmed because I have to tell y'all how I met him. Look, and also when you network, you can network at any given time. When you go to the store, going to the laundry, just meeting people is networking. That's how it happened with me and this man. Coming in the supermarket, and Musashi, correct me or you tell me, Wes, because I kind of forgot a piece, but I know he said, once we started talking, I can't quite remember, but then he said, yeah, you was in front of me. So I felt like, oh, what was you following me?
Yeah. That's exactly right. Yeah, because you was with your dog, and you was in the front, and then you was in the back. And I was like, yo, you following me?
Yeah. So we wound up in the supermarket, and a lot of times our supermarkets today, and especially the Latin supermarkets, they cooking back there. So we in the back part. He's working. I'm just getting my order, and so we start his vibe. I could just feel his energy. So we just started talking and stuff, and then it came up that he sings and blah blah blah. It just happened. Like it just fell right in my lap. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So this is how this came about, and his bio is exactly what fell in my lap that I could feel. Yeah. So that song, "Pray for Me," the hook is awesome. The hook is stuck in my brain. As soon as I saw your reel, I seen that. Pray. Heaven knows I got a lot on my plate. I'm just singing it. Oh my gosh. I said he nailed it.
Yeah, it's the hook. It's all about the hook, right? It's all about with music. It's all about the hook. Catch them. Once you catch you get like 10 seconds to catch somebody's attention.
That's it.
Caught it, that's it.
Yeah. That's it. And that's caught. And the lyrics are awesome too.
And you guys have only, and let me tell you, you guys only have listened to my verse.
Right.
When you listen to Juju's verse, he introduced it to me. He's like, "Yo, I got this song," and he had the two verses, and I'm listening to it. And I'm like, "Yo, you missing something because you're going with this dope energy, and then when you do two verses, sometimes you lower your energy." I was like, "Listen." I was like, I'm going to jump on this with you. I'm going to go right in between so I could ease it up. So when you come back, it doesn't feel like you started with a lot of energy and then you went down. No. You started with a lot of energy. I kept the energy high and then you closed it out.
Right.
And perfect. It was beautiful.
Okay.
Beautiful.
That's good to know. That's good to know. Yeah. Listen, I'm going to, unlike any other show when Lady Alva is hosting, I'm gonna do a quick share with the fellas because I know they gotta get in there with you and got some things to say. But y'all accept me when I interject. But go ahead, let's go. Who want to go first, Mr. BU? Y'all duke it out.
I got a question. Can you give us your rundown of your own bio?
Okay. Well, check it out. I'm gonna tell you how everything started. Like,
good question.
I'm at home chilling. I haven't done music like for the past 10 years. I must say, I'm just chilling at home, living, and I get a call from a friend of mine. He's been looking for me for the past 5 years. We were very close. So he was looking for me because he had a song that he wanted to do, and He was looking specifically for me for like 3 years, nonstop. So we ended up connecting, and he's like, "Yo, I want you to do the song with me." And I'm like, "Dude, you understand? I haven't done music like in forever, like I'm like rusty, So we came up we did this song called Risk. We did this song with Lynx from, if I'm not mistaken, he's somewhere down south. Lynx is in Texas. Lynx from Texas. My boy Gully Woo and BG and one more person. This is when we first started. That song got over 50,000 streams. That's our first song. And it just went viral. This who picked it up? This company has like 1 billion freaking followers. There's Rolling Stones, but not Rolling Stone. It's called Sun Rolling Stone. Has like about a billion followers, and in their page, in their Instagram, it just went stupid viral. Like, and this is our first track. So then from there, I was like, wait, we made some money off of it, We made like 10 racks. We made 10 racks on our first joint. It was like, so we started doing like little mixtapes, singles, and for the past 5 years, professionally, I've been doing it. But before the 5 years, we did it like for 2 years, where we just released, finding the sound again, Because to me, that was like a one hit miss, like it was really good because we had all that anticipation, and that drive to do it. So that one is called Risk. It's about like 6 years old. But it's the dope. We did a video for it. You could tell when you see the video, you could tell. It's like we did it with the phones and everything. You could tell on the pixelation of it. But it's a dope song. A lot of energy on it, and people connected to it. I had people like, you need to start doing this. I was like, fuck it. I got on Instagram. I started my own page, and then from there is history. We're here now.
And you said that was 5 years ago, or how long?
A little bit more.
Okay.
5 years I've been doing it professionally. So I'm gonna say like around. That was like 7 years ago. 7, 8 years.
Okay.
That's fine. We got a question for you in the comments, brother.
Yeah. So before that, it says,
I'm Colombian.
What does it say? And interpret that for us.
It says, "Where you from?"
Where you from?
Okay.
Hey, I'm bilingual.
All right. I heard your little accent there, BU.
They know the ass,
Yeah, my ears caught it.
And then I know you guys are interested in this. So the whole TV thing. When we started what is the Lo Para la Industria in the introduction is like your neighborhood friends. That's what it interprets into in English. We started this as a WhatsApp chat, and then we got ourselves an app. The app, we ended up getting rid of it, but we had like about 4 or 5 million subscribers on it. Nice. It was called Connection, and with Connection, we had a contract with Roku TV, so we had a spot airtime. My spot was midday. I had these kids from Spain, super famous. So I again was slot. Like I landed them. I don't even remember how I landed. Through a DJ I was messing with in Spain. He knew them, and I ended up convincing them to come and do a little segment on the TV. So they gave us a contract. So we did this for like I must say like 6-7 months. Like nonstop. We had like our biggest audience was like 4 million people were watching our show. But what I used to do, I used to interject my music into it. So my intro to my show, my TV show was like whatever song I had at the moment. So it will start with my music. So the first thing they'll see is me, and then they'll see these famous kids from overseas who've been like on The Voice Kids. So then people just started tuning in. So then in the afternoon, I would dedicate it to like upcoming artists, independent artists, local artists. And I would give them that exposure to be with 4 million people watching your music. And we managed to get like contracts for a few artists. we was dealing with this girl, EM Music, Emily, who she still got a contract to this day. As soon as she turns 18, all she got to do is go claim her contract. It's a multi-million-dollar contract with a Colombian label. And we managed to help a lot of people, man. You know, a lot of artists.
That's awesome, bro.
You know,
that is awesome.
Yeah.
Before I hand it over to Mister, I got a question. Let's rewind to how was your upbringing, where you from, and everything, and what made you get into music? Because you say you had that gap too as well.
Yeah.
So how was your upbringing? And when did you know you wanted to do music?
Sure, I think music. I think if you're black, if your skin is a little bit dark, I think that's just in us. Like that's a fact. I think that's it just comes pre-programmed. Because I remember I grew up in Colombia, and I remember the first. Let me see. My father sent us a video. I think it was Bob Marley. First thing we listened to was Bob Marley. I listened to Pac when we were still back home when we listened to Pac. But Bob Marley was like a big influence. Pac, and then when we got over here, we started listening to Biggie and everybody. But for me, it was Pac. Pac got me into like music, like real hard. And I think it's been ever since. Because I remember rapping on the block. I was like 6, 7 years old, like on the corner, just like rapping. You know, I used to be really good at freestyling. Like I haven't freestyling in a long time, but I used to be on the corner, freestyling with the guys. A little kid, I used to be skinny. I used to be like 50, 60-pound kid in the block, just like DMX type, like just rowdy and just like trying to take a bite out of the world,
Phoenix person has a question. She says, "What part of Colombia are you from?"
I'm from Cali, Colombia.
All right.
I recently went to Colombia too.
Phoenix, are you from Colombia?
I think she might be.
Yeah. She'll let us know. Maybe if she wants.
Go
ahead, BU.
And then music, and then and then what was that, like the 90s? Yeah, 95, 96, 97 to like 99. Somewhere in the 2000s, like 2001. I think it was after 9/11, I think it was. Like we just disconnected with the music, It was like we was in high school and party, girls and this and that and drugs, weed and alcohol, and so there was like that discrepancy. It was just wild. It was just wild.
Sounds like a good time.
Yeah.
It was. I wish I would have had the mentality I had now back then. We probably would be billionaires.
Yeah. Hey, so what brought you to the States after that?
Well, no, my father was out here. My father was over here, and we had a choice, we got to go where Pops is at.
Yeah.
So Pops brought us over here, and we've been here ever since, man. We came in. I got here on 95. Got here in 95. We was listening to Bob Marley and Pac back home in 92, 93.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that was most of my music. Like my hardcore music was like, well, then you got everybody else, but then again, everybody else know Rakim, everybody fucking Slick Rick, and we could go even deeper than that. So it was like, but what we first heard was Pac and Marley.
That's fire.
Okay. That's pretty cool. I've never heard anyone speak Marley and Pac in the same space. That's something. That's something right there. That's something right there.
Yo, so right, exactly. You're right. So like we already on the music topic, so what I'm saying, you like to blend the Latin rhythm with the hip hop and the reggaeton. So how do you decide what genres you want to mix and what inspired those choices?
Like it depends. Well, I got a lot of Puerto Rican friends, so I got a lot of artists who are Puerto Rican. So I think it just varies. Like I'm more like I won't just jump on anything. I'm more like if I hear, like I can tell if the music speaks to me, I think I'm like, yo, I want to be in this. You know, I want to be in that. Yeah, I'm not the type of they'll be like, yo, I got this. I'm like, nah, let me hear it first because some things they're not meant for you. You know, some things are not meant for you. You know, you gotta be able to pick what you want, and that's usually how I move with my music. You know. And when I create something on my own, you know, usually I take it from like like where I'm going through, and I create out of that. You know, so I got a song where I manifest like I did actually a freestyle to I was in New Orleans. I did a show in the Nocta Sanchez for my first album, Jersey's Last Poets. I did Jersey Symphony. And I was in the Blake Hotel. I was in the Blake Hotel by the French Quarter, and me and my wife, we came. We was just in the French Quarter. You know, we was drinking. We had a night of drinking. We was chilling, and I was freestyling. You know, and I didn't even know my wife was recording me and shit. And I was freestyling the whole way, and then I got into the room. You know, and I sat looking out, and I freestyled through it. We was listening to Churchill Downs.
Yeah,
that Drake joint, and dude, I manifested like that. What was that? That was like 3 years ago, 4 years ago. Yo, in that song, I manifested like everything that happened. TV, yo, it's just like that. It was like God was showing me like, yo, what's when I go back and listen to it, I'm like, dude, that shit is crazy, bro. Like I manifested like everything that was happening in my life, and what was happening and what happened. And it's one of my favorite songs, you know. It's dope. It's dope.
Got another question for you.
Makes sense. And yeah, you gotta.
Shakira, he's famous. Yes. Well, just in case you know, Lil Pump is Colombian too, right?
Oh yeah, I didn't know that. I did not know.
I found out maybe 4 days ago.
Wait, who?
Cool.
Wait, I missed something.
Lil Pump.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
Yeah, it's just
a younger rapper.
Yeah, artist. You may not know him.
Yeah, he did that.
I might know by hearing the song, but not know because I just don't follow it like that. Yeah, tell me all the old school that
Yeah, he did the song with Kanye. He turns Okay. Yeah, I just found out.
Okay.
And that's fire.
Yeah.
Yo, speaking on connecting cultures, you mentioned connecting cultures through your music. Can you share a specific moment where you felt the connection happen while you were performing?
While I was performing? In Spain, bro. In Spain. Yeah, I was in Spain. We went out. We did a show with they invited us out. We did a show with Tapo. Tapo's a Dominican artist, and he took us out. He was performing for Anuel AA, and these motherfuckers had 26,000 people on stage. I mean, crazy shit. Yo, when you get on a stage like that, you look out, bro. It looks like an abyss, bro. Like, and you become small, and you get dizzy, bro. It's crazy. And people responded well to what I was spitting, and I remember when I came back from Spain, I went out there with I think I had 20,000 followers. When I came back, I had 50,000 people.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hey, I'm about to go to Spain with you.
Yeah, no, people. Let me tell you something. In Spain is different, bro. In Spain, especially when they know you're an artist, like if you present yourself as an artist, yo, they roll out the red carpet, yo, they treat you different, bro.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah,
we're going to Spain.
They treat you lovely. They treat you lovely. I had a great time out there, bro. We had the cops watching us, you know, like they were protecting us and all that shit. I'm like, hey, bro, I'm a local artist.
Nah, but you gotta. It's okay to take that, man. You know what I mean. You gotta take what comes with it, bro. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. And you finna be a global artist. You know what I mean. Already been on global stages, so you know what I'm saying. You ain't nothing local about you, my boy.
No, yeah, but at the time,
at the moment, right. At the time, you're like,
I was like, man, that's what we got. We got on that when we went out there. Through the connection I had over there, we got on one of the biggest radio stations out there. It's called Onda Cero Cinca, which is like half of Europe listens to that. It was crazy, bro. And then the show Tony Rivera too. This guy like all the when you go, I got pictures somewhere. I should post them up. His wall is full of the biggest artists in the planet. He has a picture with every single one of them, like legends.
Oh wow!
Like his whole studio is just like pictures and pictures and pictures. He got the original first release disc signed. I'm talking about stuff worth millions of dollars. I was like, damn, my ghetto was getting back at me. I was like, yep.
Who is? Say his name again. Who is he?
It's Tony Rovira too.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna send you a link to his stuff so you can see him.
Yeah.
He's very controversial back home.
Is he?
Yeah. They marginalize him because he is a homosexual, but he's professionally he's a beast. Like
rapping and singing or just rapping?
No, he's a TV host.
A TV host. I think I've seen or. Does he have a documentary? Is there a documentary on him?
I'm not sure. No? I wouldn't be able to tell you on that.
Okay.
He might. He might.
Yeah. Okay.
You said he homo?
Yeah, he's a homosexual.
All right, we don't judge people like that.
I don't think they like that word anymore.
Yeah. What do they use? No.
Hey, but we don't judge on this platform at all.
Amen. There you go.
Technical term, right? Like,
I mean, that's the technical term, right?
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You said the F word, that would have been different.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, it's the short version of homosexual. It's
But that's
what is it? What
technical
is
term, right?
It's the short. It's the first four letters of homosexual. So homo. That's where it comes from.
I feel like homo is more disrespectful. I don't know.
God damn, I'm disrespectful. Fuck.
Yeah. Right. That sounds more disrespectful.
It sounds a little. Yeah. Right.
I'd rather be called a heterosexual than just a hetero.
Yeah.
Right. That's funny. That's
he
funny.
He ain't said nothing wrong.
Never broke it down like that before. Never heard that a header.
Right? Like you be like, yo, what the fuck?
Right. Speaking on your business ventures, you are a co-CEO of your company, man. How do you balance your artistic vision and your business side of the music industry? And tell us about your company too.
Well, it's hard, bro, because I got two associates, Bullocks. She Bullocks and Piggy Boom. They were the founders of this. Out of that company, two artists came out of it, which are pretty known. One is Benny Benny, and the other one is called Sag Goldo. Sag Goldo has been one of the only artists who's been able to bring down from #1 spot worldwide Bad Bunny. If you look who Sag Goldo is, he had recently one hit song that brought down Bad Bunny from #1 for a few weeks, made him #2. They came out of the platform, and Bullocks and my other associate Piggy Boom, which they be on TV. They're always doing something. How can I say something innovating? Like. Piggy Boom, he got like a lot of baseball teams back home in Puerto Rico. He sponsors. We sponsor like little leagues, stuff like that. But when it comes to like separating music, like me, I focus more on the music, and they focus more on the business side of it. Dealing with this and that. That way we don't clash. You can't do everything yourself.
Yes.
It's hard to. It's overwhelming.
It is.
That's how we do it. We separate the labors. You do this. I'll focus on this. And then
everybody got to roll.
Three heads together. Then we'll come.
Collaborate together.
We form like Voltron when we need
That's fire, man. Look,
that's power.
That's how you make that shit work.
That's power. Uh-huh.
Just like you guys, you see, you three come together, y'all like Voltron, you know?
Yeah. And it's a heavy dynamic, and then sometimes you got to readjust and reassess yourselves individually to be in the collective.
Yeah,
you know,
when somebody can't do something, you pick up the slack. When one will pick up the slack for a little bit for the other two, or the other two,
yes.
So, and as long as you do it like that, I think you can overcome anything, you know what I'm saying?
Overcome anything.
Yes.
You're absolutely
that's
right.
That's a good philosophy, the way you explained that.
We have a lot of artists, like, we have like over 300 independent artists, like, globally. Like, we have, in Facebook, we have like different groups so we could know who's where. So we got like lo para la industria Colombia, lo para la industria Cuba, lo para la industria Venezuela, Puerto Rico.
Okay.
So we know who's where,
That's
and
fire.
we all connect through like WhatsApp chats and stuff like that. But anything people need, you doing a collab, you trying to get a collab. Let's say I'm gonna say Bad Bunny, and we facilitate it. Boom. This is needed. We work the contracts and all that, and then you facilitate that for that artist, and we just get our dues.
Yeah.
Like
so forgive me if I missed something, because the bio is so much, and but that's a good much. But so, is there a record label?
We are working to making it into a label. Right now, it's just a LLC, and it's trademarked.
Okay. Okay.
But we are trying to see how we could. Right now, we're working with contracts. Like,
yes,
if you're coming out with a song, we'll front you this amount for this percentage. You either take it or not, or we could work something out. Right. And we always work with, like, we're not gonna be abusive, because somebody, let's say for example in Venezuela, doesn't have the resources to, like, we're not gonna come and freaking just straight up diddy you for lack of terms, and to take advantage of and we'll find ways to work together,
Because I'm asking this and respectfully, because today's world is more grimy than ever. Or we actually we get to know we get to know about a lot of the grime really that's been going on. But so are you guys honest in that percentage that you give into your artists that come aboard with you guys, and contractually? And how many hands are in that percentage out beyond the artist?
Just the company. We don't do, like, what we do is, it's three of us, who run the company, but we only consider the company one. So, like, whatever percentage, it goes to the company. It's like we like to reinvest, like, instead of, because I feel like, let's say for example, if we do like a percentage for you, a percentage for me, I feel like at the end of the day, you're gonna fail, because you got money going too many places. It's better to just have it go to the vision, and then in the future, when it blows up, you'll reap the rewards, rather than just like be complacent with scraps.
Okay, what y'all say about that, BU or Mr. or both? Because give me some more insight on that, because I'm presuming y'all have some more knowledge than maybe what I do on that.
I agree.
Sound good to y'all?
I agree with what he said. I definitely agree with what he said.
Me and Mr. spoke about this, like, when we started the podcast. It's like, we don't want nothing from it yet until it blows. Just like you said, like, like, we don't want nothing, like, and then we don't want you, whoever, like, comes on as a host, like you, Lady Alva, like, we don't want you to pay for anything. We're gonna pay for everything, and when it blows, then that's when we have a discussion.
True that. That is truth.
I'm gonna give you like another, like, as podcasting, you could ask for donation.
Yeah.
Because it's like you be like, you can book with us. You can give us. We take donations.
There you go. There you go. So, what should you leaving us a donation?
No, no.
Why not? Shit.
I ain't
You
mad at that
you
question.
you be the I know this might be
I'll be,
you
I'll
be
be
the
the
first.
one.
The
That's what I'm gonna
way.
say. I'll be
The
the first.
way. That's
I'll be the
right.
first one to how do you say it? To
Start
make
the
it
way.
easy. Make it easy. Yeah.
To start the way.
Make it. Yeah.
Musashi the way.
No, I didn't want to. I didn't want it to sound so cringy. Musashi.
Just make it easier. Make it easier.
Yeah, I got it.
Because come on, you got to think your time. Everybody's time is precious,
Yeah.
Amen
exactly.
to that, for sure,
That's
for
supreme
sure, for
fact,
sure.
bro. Supreme fact.
And we do it because it's just in us to do it. We want to give that time, which is precious, and it ain't easy. It ain't
I used to
easy
do
all
it.
the time.
I used to. Artists of the future. That's what I used to do. I used to go on
Yeah.
YouTube.
Yes, sir.
I used to interview, interview a lot of artists. I still
That's
got some
fire.
people on. I still got the channel up. Artists of the future. I got Haraka Kiko. He sang with El Alfa. This guy's like super international.
Yeah.
I got all the interviews up there.
I'm gonna say this: the gift is easy because it's given, whatever the gifts and talents are. But the showing up with it in it to it ain't easy.
Salud.
What you say about that with your salute? Yeah, with your gift, Musashi. How's that for you? Have you experienced that or?
Elaborate a little bit, because.
Well, you got something, talents and gifts. Like whatever you have and what you're presenting to the world. It's easy, like it's in you. Even before maybe some of us, before anyone else knows, you have this idea or this sense that this is what you have. Some people their nerves are not, they're scared, and all of those things. And then when you have and you starting to exercise it, even with the other extensions and juggles that you have, or limbs and all of that branches of life, it's not always easy. And most importantly, to know, am I going to be accepted? The acceptance of it. Just really putting yourself
you put yourself out there. Yeah, I think it's. This is what I think. Like, I think as long as you're doing what you love, you always gotta be scared. Like, for example, I'm gonna put you like performance. You're always nervous when you're performing. When you love this, you always gonna be nervous. The moment you're not nervous, like that's it. You love the passion for it, because you're always you want to perfect it. It's always a better way to do it. There's always room for improvement, and it's the same with the business. It's like you take risks. And the moment you start doing things and you're not thinking about the risk, that's the moment it's not for you. You're in it for the money. Now you're scheming, and you're doing stuff that you're not supposed to be doing. And that's how people get. Unfortunately, that's how people get super rich. But there's a way to do it the right way too.
I say that a lot because I could call you nigga. Because I get nervous before every podcast, and we do this all the time. But I'm always nervous before every podcast until my host says we are live, and then there's something that clicks in my brain, and then it's like,
because you never know who the fuck is gonna be there.
Yeah.
It's like that thrill. But then when the lights come on, then you already know you and your group. Like,
it's time.
I do this.
It's no time, baby.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's good what you said, BU, because and that's the thing. So that's why, like, the gift is easy. Whatever you have, it's there. But so you use that, Mr. We Are Live. So really, what I'm thinking is, no matter how you feel, you can say to yourself, "Don't worry about how I feel, BU. Just go." Because once I hear Mr. say "We Are Live," the click is going to happen.
It triggers me. Yeah,
there you go. Me. That's a good staple. Yeah. I want to also say too. You said how you were when you were younger. A lot of the partying, just living life, enjoying life, as most of us, many of us have done, responsibly, irresponsibly, you know. And then you said, if you what you know now, if you knew back then, you would be millionaire by now, or we would be. Okay, but you know what triggered in my mind? I said, well, heaven knows you got a lot on your plate.
Yeah.
So there's your line. There's your line. You know what I'm saying? So, and I do know God that way, because he doesn't want you to come with what he's giving you and fail at it and keep, you know, we're allowed to stumble, but it's a certain position you got to be in. So I find it glorious that he lets you have your fun. Go ahead, my foolish child.
You know what it is?
But you soon, you know, in my words, but you soon will grow and know the right way. You understand? And then you're prepared.
I'm gonna tell you something that
Go ahead.
I've learned from like a lot of these successful people I've met. I noticed that in all these guys, you see them party and everything, but they always put God first. I've noticed it's something I always hear, and they always put God first. Like, I'm gonna tell you, the way I'm living right now, like, I'm not living like what they specify. Like, yo, they always put God first. I've never lived that way, like that, like where I'm more like the way I'm living now. I'm not living right, and it takes a lot to like say it, you know, out loud. But I realize that because listen to these super mega stars. But I'm talking about, like, when I talk about megas, I'm talking about them dudes that you could not find like nothing they done wrong. Like, they shit is clean. They might be doing shit to sell because they know that's what it sells, because there's the business side of them, and then there's their personal. You know, like, for example, I'm gonna tell you, like, Bad Bunny, for example, like, you know, we see Bad Bunny and you hear about him, like, oh, this guy, dude. If you really listen to his other side, like his real Benito side, like, you be like, yo, this dude, the way he just talks about it, they ask him, like, yo, what? You're a very good person. Why the fuck do you do this? They're like, yo, that's what sells. You know, I'm in this business for making money. You know, and he doesn't mix both sides. So he doesn't let the other side influence like his personal spiritual side. And I noticed that's what a lot of these successful people have in common. Like, they align themselves right with God, and God allows them to infiltrate the mundane world and rip it off their riches, as long as they're doing it without hurting and you know, doing all these other shit.
Yeah,
right now,
that's interesting.
Yeah, it's something they have in common. I listen to a lot of podcasts and a lot of this stuff, and it's that one thing they have in common. And I'm like, dude, I never thought about it like that. I'm over here
that's interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting. I'm gonna leave that there, because I'm gonna be thinking more into that, actually, and discerning. But I have
God more seriously.
Yeah, that's interesting. It's kind of like the thought that I'm thinking from what you said. It's kind of like, you know, which Christians have been so negatively thought of and talked about. And there are some Christians, oh, you can't do this, you know, what's the word, mister, they call them. But, you know, even Christians look down at other Christians. Oh, why are you doing it? What you doing? Why are you in a bar? Why are you over here? Why are you over there? But why can't I be? Maybe. Why can't I be? You know, I'm not in here doing anything wrong or cutting up. It's a purpose while I'm here. It's a purpose why I'm here.
I feel like once you're right with God, I think you don't have to worry about none of that. Like, this stuff that you won't even need to do.
Yeah.
Like, but you see, I'm just in a corona right now, but when if I was right with God, I wouldn't even be doing this.
Yeah. Well,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
see, that's a whole nother debate. But I will say that, though, as God says, you can't straddle the fence with him. And it is very dangerous, kind of, because, you know, you can get caught up in some mess because you over here and over there. And, you know, but
that's why you got to be right with him.
I do believe you cannot be so such a Bible brow beater one where, or I can't go over here with these people, or I can't do this with that people, you know.
You could be in all, you could mingle, you could be in both worlds. It's just like your alignment. Your alignment has because you see your alignment is like this. It's like this. Your alignment is like this. You know, like this spoon. I'm showing you a spoon. You know, the spoon, you put it through a hole and it won't bend. You know, it just keeps going. As long as you aligned,
you don't bend. As long as you don't bend. Oh, there you go. What you say to that, mister? I know you got words of wisdom on that for sure.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the Bible says it's not what a man put in him that defiles him, it was come out. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? It's all about how we are within, you know what I mean? And what we contribute to the world and what we impact the world. Are we impacting the world positively or negatively? You know what I mean? And another thing, I think it takes a lifetime to live holy on that regard.
Amen. Sure does. Sure does.
Yeah.
And we won't even see it in the flesh once we reach the holiness level. We just be in the spirit. That's when we are perfect. Amen. Yeah.
All right.
But so let me go here. Hold up. You have Musashi. You have a recognition that just happened.
Yes, yesterday.
So yeah. So tell us about that and what that's about. You got recognized for what?
Well, they nominated me for the time I've been on TV, which we broke records for, like a new host just coming out of nowhere. You know, like I just came out of nowhere. It's crazy because we just came out of nowhere. Like we was just you know starting out, and we just this stuff just landed on our lap, and at the time we didn't know what to do with it, and we just went with the flow. And we had so many people came together, and you know, especially the artists, everybody wanted to be on. You know, you can only put so much people in because we had an hour. We had a half an hour in the morning, and we had a half an hour in the afternoon. So you can only fit so many people, you know, in that time slot. So what I used to do was like, I'll mash them up together. I'll mash up like 20 artists and have their videos shown in a half an hour and have like a small intro with, obviously I would take, like, I'm not gonna lie, the biggest piece in the front. It would be like whatever I was working on. And we had the first week, we had a million people connect. Like we just came on live. I guess whoever was on that slot had a good audience, and people picked it up. People like what we was doing, you know, new faces, young people coming. And then we had Los Gemelos. So they were like, oh wait, this kid's from Spain. They know him from since they were little, so they knew who they were. So people just started crowding the program. And then the musical part of it, you know, we had recognition for, you know, like breakout artists with what was that song we did? I did an album called From Union City to Europe, which we had first week we had like 250,000 streams on that album, and we reached almost 1 million, and Spotify like flagged it because, you know, they Spotify at the moment, they didn't want to pay nobody, not no new artists. You know how they got an algorithm, they know who the hell they're gonna pay, and so they cut my album. They said it was body, so then we threw it back up. We hit like 300,000. They hit us again. Bro. Yeah, because they didn't want to pay at the time. Remember, they was in Congress. They were fighting in Congress because they were ripping off artists. And then we threw it back again. We had like 500. They cut it again. And then this last time we put it up, it was like 190. So we put the album up like 4 times, and they were just they were just slashing us. You know, they didn't want to see us play.
It's fine.
Oh wow!
And it did numbers every time. That's dope.
Every time it just kept going up. Just this last one, when I did the recap, it was already. I had to re-upload it. It was already like a 60,000 streams, and I've been fighting them for a while. I'm like, dude, like, what the hell do I have to do? Like, but
I got a question. I got a quick question, and then Mister, you got it. So you got artists, and you're an artist, or do you have artists that's bigger than you?
Yeah, we had some that, like I just told you, like Sag Gordo was like the biggest artist that came out of here.
I'm saying he's bigger than you though.
Oh yeah, he debunked Bad Bunny for you.
Bad Bunny is for sure. Yeah.
He took him out of first. He took him out of first on the billboards for, I think it was like for 3 weeks. And the song, if you listen to the song, what it's about, it's very obscene. It's like, it's talking about shit, like little shit, literally shit. It's like a funny song, you know, like a parody song.
But it's catchy.
It's funny as hell. It's funny as hell. Yeah, but like she says, Bad Bunny is huge.
Yeah.
He got that. He got that on him. But yeah, he's like the definitely. And there's other artists who, like, I'm not gonna lie. We got other artists in our under our umbrella who they're very talented. They just, you know, they're just lacking the resources, and you know, we can only do so much for so many people. You know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Mister.
Hey, speaking on your collaborative spirit, you work with big names like The Game and X-Rated. What is one of your more memorable collaborations that you had, and what made that special?
Damn. The most memorable. Oh, is that they're all special, you know? Like I said, no, but I think with my boy Gully Woo, I think because he ignited, you know, that death flame, and we have a song. It's what is it called? Damn, it's an old song. What is it called? I can't even remember the name of it. It's Musashi featuring Gully Woo. I can't think of it. It's can you hear me now? Let me fall into this bed. The pearly gates away. Those of us when. Oh man, I'm trying to remember. Well, that's my most memorable one because he sparked that lyrical in me, bro. Because he came, yo. You know who he sounded? If you listen to the trunk, he sounded like You God, bro, from the Wu-Tang Clan. When he started spitting, yeah, he stepped all over my soul, bro. Like I was like, what? That's how hard his verse was on that song. Wow. And then my BG is actually my nephew. BG the Great is my nephew. He's a lo-fi artist. Like he has his name like out there on the lo-fi scene. And in that same song, he just came out. What was he saying? He said, "Step out the pot." He stepped out the pot like go. Yo, he's fucking. This is insane, bro. And between them, yo, they after that it was a wrap, bro. Like I was like 100% bars. I'm not spitting no garbage.
No garbage or nothing. I got come with the heat.
One of my most memorable features, like just because of the fact that it helped me, it helped mold me. You know what I'm saying? Like put me back on because you know I could have said, you know, The Game. I could have said nah, but there would be none of that if it wasn't for this guy. You know?
Exactly, bro. That's facts. I like that. I like that answer, and I like that you didn't say someone big name. You know what I'm saying? You said someone true. You know, some stuff authentic. I respect that.
Yes.
Because you know, June, definitely got to put June. I'm gonna talk to June to see if we got him on this podcast. June got one of the biggest features that we got. He got a feature with 50 Cent.
Okay. Yeah. And we were just talking about, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He got one with Kiss too.
And Jada. Come on, baby. Come on now.
I like that.
Jada Kiss.
Yes.
Okay.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Yo, speaking on high energy performance, man, what is your secret to keep your energy high during your show, especially when you're performing in different countries, bro?
Yeah, it's hard, bro. It's hard. I be sleepy all the time, bro. I be sleepy all the time, bro. Like this, I do like bursts of energy. I'm like, yo, and then all of a sudden, you know, you're like, damn, I did this shit for like 3 days straight already, bro.
Yeah.
So it's hard. It's hard. It's
Yeah,
hard.
absolutely, bro.
I feel like
there is
to
no,
keep
like, it's hard to keep your flow, the high energy and the tempo and all of that. Like I got to do this again.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard, especially because you know.
Yeah, I wonder about that.
Yeah, you out there. Imagine you out there for weeks and you perform like 4 or 5 times. You're like on zero sleep. The first time I went out there, like, dude, the food out there is like organic. We think you go to the supermarket, you're organic now. Over there, the food's organic. The first time I ate the ham I ate there, like, I got pictures of it. Dude, you order the ham, that shit still got the hairs, the legs still attached to the ham, bro. And they just got it right there, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, what the fuck is
this? Also, on piggybacking off of Mrs. question with the high energy, you know, because I thought if you're writing a song, composing a song, producing a song, so you got to rehearse it. You know, you practicing it to get it to where you want it to be. After that, I'm thinking the initial first time to perform it, probably elated any artist, right? But or do you get tired? Like, I don't rehearse this song so much, it's not even impacting me anymore the way, you know, the beginning of the journey.
When you rehearse it too much, it'll kill your performance. I feel like you could listen to it, you know, because I used to do this, like, I would listen to like the same track for like 50 times.
Right.
To the point where you didn't even want to put it no more. You're like, and then you don't learn it. But if you like, you know, like spontaneously, you just put it on, and then you vibe to it, and you let it, just like if you would listen to like your favorite artist, you know how you know all the lyrics, and you because I could recite like almost any artist's lyrics, you know, any famous artist. But when it came to my shit, like I was like, damn, why is it becoming hard? I couldn't fucking recite Jay-Z from fucking 98, but I can't fucking recite the shit I just did last week. And it was that, like, you overstimulate your brain. You try to, like, you're overthinking it. When you should just let that shit just seep in, you know, you just let that shit. You know?
Just listen, vibe with it. Yeah.
Vibe with it, yeah.
Good. I like
let it
that
flow,
answer.
you know, let that shit go in. Let that shit go in, and and it comes natural. Your brain naturally be like, yo, this is the word that comes after that. Instead of like overthinking it, you're like, yo, what's the word that comes next? Nah. You just flow with it, you know. You like, you listen to the beat, and you're like, shit, that's what's coming next. It takes a while, but you get used to it.
Yeah. Man, international journeys, man. Performing in places like Spain and Italy, and then come back in the States. You know, the audience energy is different between the countries. Speak on that for us.
Yeah, well, you know how they say, your city is never gonna give it out to you at first, you know. So it's different because you're used to going out there, and then you know the recognition, you know, people they're not since they don't really know you like that. So the people will actually come up to you and be like, yo, we saw you on the grab, you was over here in Mallorca, you was over here with this guy, you was over there with that guy, yo, dope shit. But when you come over here and they see what they saw, and you know, it's like competition, like this nigga over here, man, coming over here, he just came from overseas and shit. Now he think he better, and you haven't said shit. And then you get on stages, you know, and motherfucker, you know, and I learned that quick. I'm like, yeah, people don't respond. They're not gonna respond to your shit. Do your job, perform your shit, give your energy. Fuck them, you know.
Yeah, I think in different countries they have a different mindset, perspective, and acceptance of music in general than in America. You know, especially some of our culture. You know, like our culture, you tend to like one thing or a couple of one thing genres of music, and kind of that's it. And then judging really hard and critiquing other styles, not really accepting, not being biased with any form of music, because music is music. So I find that other countries, they just accept music that way, and whatever artist is giving of their talent. That's why some of them historically have, when they the US gave them didn't accept them, they went on overseas. So like a Nina Simone, and Tina Turner wind up doing that too. She was very well accepted, Nina Simone in France, or I think Spain, and Tina Turner in Europe, more than here before in the States. Yeah,
she did the song with she did that song with this Italian guy, Aaron Ramazzotti. One of her biggest songs. It was with him.
Now wait, who is the she you're talking about? Which one? Because I'm not because I'm not familiar with that person.
She did the she did his song, and she sang it in Italian. She got an English version to that song, and she got an Italian version.
Okay, there you go.
And that song's fire.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. I gotta look that up. I'm sure I've heard it, but it's not at the front of my brain right now.
Just to minimize of what Lady Alva just said, like talking about moving out the country. Like J. Cole tells his story of how he had to move out of his city, which the city me and the host is from, just to get recognition, because like what you said, they're hating on you. And then he went back home and took care of home.
Wow, I didn't know that. I know
J. Cole. That's my favorite artist. So I know.
I love J. Cole. When J. Cole hit the scene, it was like for me, my generation, part of the transitioning into the newer cats coming in, the young cats with the rap and the different style. And when I didn't like a lot of them before him. When I heard J. Cole, I said, "Oh, that's it right there." He's a hell of a poetess. I like J. Cole a lot, and I didn't know that about him. That's good info.
To Phoenix, they show you more love. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
it's different. Especially if they see you. In Europe, they have an exception with like brown skin, so they love you automatically just because of the skin color. They love it. Then you come out singing, they're like, "Oh shit."
Next podcast in Europe. Hey, listen, but the flight.
Yeah, we finna get our passports up over here. We taking our change abroad.
Y'all taking Lady Alva, right?
Yeah, you can come.
Y'all gotta take Lady Alva. Y'all ain't gonna hold me up, hometown boys.
Now you said you was in Portugal. What you was in, bro?
Yeah, Portugal. Yeah, we did a show in Portugal in Lisboa. And we had, this is how crazy it is. We had groupies. Listen, first time we had groupies follow us all the way from fucking Portugal to Spain.
Oh,
I was like, I was feeling like, we was feeling, rock star. I'm telling you, like, rock star.
Rock stars, baby.
And it's my first time, when you actually land in the airport and you don't go into a gate, bro. You go in, you get off the plane like if you're in a car, bro. Like,
That was a question. That was a question I was about to ask you, like, because you're married, and so do you get a lot of women because you're expanding? Do you get a lot of women that hit on you?
Oh yeah, definitely. Shit. Definitely, yeah. Too much.
I'm sure he does.
Too much. He said too much, baby.
My wife don't. She don't even think about that. She knows she looks good, man.
Exactly.
There's levels. Like
it's levels, bro.
She's like over here,
Exactly.
How long you been married?
We're going on 16 years.
Oh,
that's beautiful.
Really?
That's beautiful.
Now I have to ask if you want to say, how old are you? If you don't want to tell us, that's fine.
40 last month.
Okay. And then do you have children?
No, not me.
Okay. Okay. That's beautiful. That's
Yeah, not
beautiful.
yet. Not yet. When I'm a millionaire, I'm
Mm-hmm.
like soon. When God wills it. When
God
God
willing.
knows I ain't ready for no
Absolutely.
kids. He
Yeah.
like this badass dude I made. He ain't ready for me.
I love it. I
Look,
love
yeah.
it.
Well, that's a good position that what you said about your wife and for her to manage herself that way. That's awesome. Cause yeah,
She knows what's up.
he
Yeah,
definitely
absolutely.
can twinkle the lady's eye. For sure. Easily. Yeah. So what y'all got next?
TV
Next
Vision.
question, mister.
Yes, ma'am. TV Visionary. Speaking on your two TV shows, man, and you helped a lot of independent artists, man. What inspires you to keep creating and doing these type of platforms?
Yo, we was improvising, bro. Yo, for real, we was just doing it. You know, we did it with the music, and then just the opportunities, popping out,
Yeah,
and we had so many people behind us, so we was like, yo, it's it kind of like goes together with what we trying to do. So why would if we got the opportunity to put these people on TV, why would we say no? You know what I'm saying? Like we could help a lot of people.
exactly,
So we
bro.
was like, you know what? We go with it, yo, go with the flow, bro.
We're gonna go with the
And
flow.
yeah, we was like, yo, let's try to help because that those opportunities, you don't know how long they last.
Right.
So we was like, yo, let's ride this horse until until
Hey,
it falls off.
to follow. Exactly.
And help as many people as you can,
Yes. And that's
Nice.
how you
That's
do it, man.
beautiful.
Along the way, a lot of the events I used to go, like we do shows, I used to do like special segments, like if I go to perform with some another company, I'll be like, I want to put you in a segment, with Roku, and then they'll like for example, I did it with Mad Minds, Mad Minds, shout out to Sir. Mad Minds, they help a lot of artists. They got a crazy showcase that they do. They help a lot of artists. They just had Bobby Shmurda fucking pop out for them. And
Oh.
Oh, that's
right
fine.
here in Rutherford, yeah, they just did that. My boy Turk, and Ayo Chill, he's another podcaster. Yeah, and I managed to do like a kind of like a collab, and we put the showcase on TV, and a lot of people, seen it. They got audience going that way. So it's positive things that happens. With these little opportunities you get. Well, I'm not gonna say little, but with these opportunities that you get, because no matter how little an opportunity, it's still an opportunity.
Jeff, I like that. Hey, write that down. One of y'all write that down.
Hey,
I ain't got a pen right now.
big
I
or
like
small
that.
opportunity is an opportunity,
Hey,
baby.
yeah, no matter how big or little it is, it's still an
It
opportunity.
is. It's an opportunity.
I
Yeah.
don't see nobody writing.
It's written here.
I was gonna say the same thing. I was like, yo, if you ever need it, you let me know.
There you
Exactly.
go. There you go.
I'm like, yo,
Say
what
it
was
one
that
more
you said
time. Look,
opportunity?
say it one more time.
It goes. Every opportunity no matter how little an opportunity is, it's still an opportunity.
It's still an
Exactly.
opportunity. There you go. There you
Absolutely.
go.
Absolutely.
So go with it. Go with it.
Go with it.
Mhm.
Flow with it.
Exactly. Speaking on flow with it, and just gonna jump into my next question. Adapting to change. It says the music industry is always ever changing. How do you stay ahead of the trends and remain true to your unique sound?
Ooh.
Mm.
Well, everything, yeah. Especially now, the state of music now is like, it's like today you're hot, tomorrow you're not. Today you're hot, tomorrow you're not. You did a song today, you got like people. There's people that be dropping like 5, 6 songs, 7 songs. So I feel like in a way to keep up is, I think as long as you stay true to yourself, you don't need to follow no trends. I feel like
Yes.
you be the trendsetter, be the one. No matter what trends out there, people be like, "Yo, this motherfucker still doing the same shit." Yeah, you still looking, right?
Yes.
Exactly.
To acknowledge that I'm doing the same thing, you have to turn around and look. So I feel like as long as you stay authentic and without
Yes.
compromise, I mean, you can make changes, like
Yes.
because there's nothing wrong with evolving. But as long as you stay true to that essence that you are, I feel like the sky's the limit.
The sky's the limit.
Yes, that's right.
Be you.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey,
Be you.
it
That's
is what
right.
it is. Be you.
Musashi The Way, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, what kind of advice would you give to an artist, man? Independent artist or just somebody trying to navigate the business and music?
Yo, this shit is hard as hell. Yeah, like, it's like I always tell people, I'm like, bro, I got this from Ice Cube. Ice Cube was the first person that said it, and I took it to heart. I was like, if you're not willing to not make no money for the first 5 years, then don't even try it.
Straight up. Straight up.
I took his advice so hard. I was like, yo, he's right, because we made money on the first record that we did, but then we didn't see not a
Dime of it.
And I was like, I took that to, good thing I heard that before we
got going, right?
I was like, yo, we already made some bread, like we gotta invest now. Now it takes all the marketing and this and that. It pays off, eventually. Because I feel like the worst thing you could do is quit. Because I feel like once you quit, you gotta realize you be like, damn, I quit. And then the guy that was right next to you that you either met or you network with, then he just blows out.
He glowing up.
Yeah.
You was almost there. You was almost there.
Man.
Yeah.
Every day it's a step closer to your dream. That's why I like that saying that says Rome wasn't built overnight.
Yeah. I think we should never quit on whatever we have to give. And it's not really about, it doesn't have to be the focus of making it to the making big money, millions or whatever. Just never quit on being you. Be you. Never quit on what you have to give.
Because the end
Keep
goal,
doing it.
The end goal is, to become wealthy, to provide for your family. But I feel like if that's the only reason you're doing it, then I think you should just quit.
You should quit, right?
Yeah. There you go. That's where you quit.
Go invest the money you invest in. Go get you some trucks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because this shit is hard. These dudes have been doing this for 20 years, and after like 25 years, then they got their first hit record. And they just and now they see like the first 5-10 mil, but how about the other 15 mil they invested? Over the 25 years, they see it now success because they got it all at one shot.
Right.
But all you got was 5 because you already invested 20.
Exactly. That's
it seems like you recuperating from the 5. The way to see it. That's what it is. But after that, it's all profit.
It's leverage. Yeah.
That's leverage for sure. Yeah.
For real.
Yeah. Man, speaking on that, man, defining success. How do you personally define success, and how did that definition change from the start of your career to now?
I used to think success was like, what you got materially, like if I got a house, if I got nice cars. I feel like just breathing, you're successful, bro. Like I learned the other day, well, not the other day, but I like to say it like that. Like I learned the other day, every day, a million people die. 1 million people pass away every day. We go to sleep tonight. Tomorrow when we wake up, there's 1 million people that die. So I think success is just like being able to get another day. My associate, she got a saying that says, the best thing God did was one day after the other.
Ooh, I like that.
Hey, right? Hey, y'all
I like that. The best thing God did is one day after the other. I like that.
Hey, write that shit
down. Whatever happens today, tomorrow you might have
There's always tomorrow.
Might have a chance to.
That's tomorrow.
Yourself. So yeah. So and then if we want to redefine success, like I think just being able to provide for your family is you're already successful. Having a roof over your head is being successful. Being able to go to a supermarket and buy food for your family is success. So success is subjective. I think.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. I love that.
I like the soil that you are planted in. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
I'm watching too many podcasts.
That's all right. Look, it's part of growth. If that's what's nourishing your soil, go for it. Listen, we need to have
evolution right there.
Yeah. Look, you've been out of the country and all of that, but our brains need to expand the world view too.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Just because you go out of the country don't mean it affects your mental growth in a sense. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta, yeah, we all need that for the world view. It's good.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. You gotta absorb the culture, and learn listen, I'm gonna tell you some shit I learned when I was in Spain. What they told them over there about Christopher Columbus is not the same shit that they told us.
I know that's right.
Over there, he's like a hero.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
And when I told them, I was like, "Yo, that motherfucker came over here, raped our women and killed." They're like, "Yo, for real? That's not what they told us over there, yo."
Yeah.
Crazy. That's why the culture is very important.
Yeah.
He ain't said nothing wrong, ladies and gentlemen. So
not at all.
And true art for change passion, man. We ask every artist to come on the platform, man. When you hear the phrase "art for change," what does that mean for you?
Art for change. Let me see. Art for change. Let me see what art for change means for me. I mean, it means a lot of things. Like I'm gonna go with what I really feel like. Art for change. I feel like because art is, it's like your expression. Like expressing music is art. Painting is art. Even speaking is art. So I feel like art for change is the way you can you express yourself in a way where you possibly impact like masses. I feel like I connect with the word art for change with like my music, what I'm trying to do with my music, where I wanna impact people in a way where they listen to my music, they could be like, damn, the message she's giving, like I see, like I need to better myself, I need to be, like a role model, I want to shape masses, influence people in that scale. So yeah, art for change to me is like growth, respect, appreciation. There's a lot of words
I love that. Man.
Yes, beautiful. That. Yeah, beautiful.
I have yet to be unimpressed with the answers, so I appreciate you as well, bro. Last question for me, Norton, and I can anyone else can go. If you could create a dream music festival, man, featuring any artist, living or deceased, who would be on your lineup and why?
How many people can I put on the lineup?
Hey, it's your lineup, baby. This is your dream.
A dream festival. Wow, damn, a dream festival. Whew, a dream festival. I'll do like I'll say Christmas. I'll do like a Christmas, but more for like the birth of Jesus, not for like Christmas. And I will have in my roster. Listen, I'll have Bob Marley in my roster. I'll have Bob Marley. I will have DMX. Definitely DMX. I think I could throw Pac there because Pac got a ways, but he even though he a thug, he has that capacity, like just straight up do some stuff. He could do a feature with Bob Marley, and it'll be like some love and peace,
Absolutely.
And very articulate too, because I read I went through the list of the books that Pac read when he was alive. So, like Chariots of the Gods and all that good stuff. So I know where his mindset was at. And I'll throw Nas in there because Nasir Jones is a poet, and he's a poet. I think I could throw Slick Rick in there too, because storytelling, it would be crazy to have him. He'll come out with like I could tell. I could just picture what he can come out with. Like, and I think I'll leave it at. I think I'll leave it at those four for the fact of. I think
Who was the last one again?
Slick Rick.
Slick Rick. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Storytelling.
Absolutely.
You'll have Nas for like, you know, the way he expresses himself like lyrically. I will have Pac because, you know, Pac, even though Pac portrayed himself as a gangster, you know, he was very intellectual.
Yes.
And yeah, he was a revolutionary. And then Bob Marley, you know, he's the ultimate revolutionary.
The ultimate revolutionary.
Yeah, yes.
Bob Marley once said, he said that when he got shot, remember, he said, if the people that shot me do not take a day off, I won't
go take a day off.
That's gangster. That's gangster.
Okay.
Right there.
I love that.
Powerful. That's a good lineup.
What else y'all got for my man before we get him up out of here, y'all?
Shout out to you. I got a question for you. Yeah, ain't no love because I've been here. What inspired that, and how long did it take you to make it?
You'd be surprised. We did it in 30 minutes.
What?
Yeah, we did it in 30 minutes. Because as soon as I heard it, you know, there ain't no love. Seen too many mother. When I heard it, I was like, wow. My one of my closest friends just passed away. And I lost a few friends, you know, along the way, you know, like through gang violence and all this stuff. So hearing it, you know, if you hear it, you would think it was like you get no love from the city, but I saw it more like the city don't love you. You know, the city is so unpredictable where the city could snatch your life away at any moment. So I did it more as a tribute to those people, those friends, those colleagues, those associates who got killed. So me and June, we got to it. You know, June wrote his verse. He lost a few people, a few of his homies, his uncle, and I heard it, and I was like, yo, we gonna make a banger. So I was like, I wrote my verse real quick, and then Willow, he's the one that sings at the end in Spanish. He heard it. He was like, he's like, yo, y'all niggas always want to do the bangers and shit by yourself and shit. So he had written his shit already, and he sang it. If you listen to the way he sings, that's his actual voice. There's no auto-tune. He's a very talented individual. You know, like in the Wild West, he does that shit with his voice. And when I heard that shit, I was
nice.
What the hell? So we got to the class. I was like, yeah, we're gonna do this as a dedication, you know. And that's why we were able to write it so fast because it came from like
it was organic.
And it was from a place of knowing, you know. It was not something like, we got to listen to the beat. It was like we heard.
Everybody already knew what we wanted to say. Yeah,
we knew exactly what we wanted to say, man. And it came out dope. It came out hard. I love it.
That's my favorite one. Yeah.
Okay.
I like that one. Yeah.
Have you heard? You got to listen to Criminal Minded. We got a feature. Matter of fact, we got a feature from Joel Ortiz. I think we haven't released it yet. We got a feature with Joel Ortiz, Champions. We got to release that, Joel.
That's fire. That's fire.
Joel Ortiz went ham on that shit.
I can only imagine, bro. Straight lyricist.
Yeah, he'd be snapping. He'd be snapping.
Yeah.
He's a beast. And that's the whole creative process. We usually work not fast, but it's like we're ready, you know, like we season. So like when we get stuff, we record. Sometimes we record and we don't even like what we record, and then the end product will be like the 18th recording we did. It's not like even the original verse. We just start doing changes to it.
Yeah, you change it up and add to it. Yeah.
Because then when the other person says the vocals, then you realize like, whoa, the energy is not matching. So now you gotta move this here and here. And then the other is like, yo, now yo, shit, and then by the end of everything, we're recorded and. Yeah.
Now, are you always in the studio recording, like, or just being inspired, or inspiration happen at any day to day? Do you just put it in your phone or write it notes and memos?
Yeah, sometimes, like I'll be at work, I'll be chilling, and then you be like, oh, I see some shit. And I'm like, or something happened, like somebody just crashed into me or some shit. I'm like, instead of road raging, I'll just write some.
Yeah, okay,
and then you days later, like June or any of my colleagues be like, yo, what you think about this beat? And the next thing you know, you added what happened to you, so you're like, oh, this goes
there it
dope.
is.
And then you got something brewing.
There it is.
But the question about being in the studio all the time, I wish I could be in the studio all the time, but time doesn't admit it yet.
Okay. Well, I mean, it seems like, I mean, from what you have been doing and what you have done to not be in the studio all the time, it's a good accomplishment. Yeah. It's a heck of an accomplishment. So, I mean, what do you think is going to happen if you do and commit more time into the studio?
What's not going to happen? I think we're going to be pulling out like 50 songs a day. We're going to try to challenge Lil Wayne. Because Lil Wayne does like 32 songs a day, something like
that. Yeah, okay.
Probably more. I think he does like 60, I think, or something like that. I know he does a ridiculous amount of songs a day.
Okay.
That's the goal.
Well, you got something else, BU?
No, I'm good. You're good.
All right.
You can run through your fun facts for the day, Lady Al.
Yeah, that's what I was about to do. So we have some fun facts that we always do, historical fun facts for the date that the show is being aired, live stream. And today is December 7th. And I picked some historical fun facts based around about hip hop. So it says December 7th marks several significant moments in hip hop history, from groundbreaking major label releases to top charting albums and industry recognition. Here are some historical fun facts about hip hop music on December 7th. First major label rap song in 1979 was Curtis Blow's single, Christmas Rappin'. It was released, becoming the first hip hop song put out on a major record label, Mercury Records. It sold around 400,000 copies and paved the way for his next single, These Are the Breaks, which became the first certified gold rap record. Yeah, Curtis Blow.
Blow.
Yeah. Then we got chart-topping album releases. December 7th has seen the release of several successful hip-hop albums. In 1993, we got Ice Cube's Lethal Injection reached number 5 on the Billboard 200, and Domino's self-titled debut was certified gold. On this day in 2004, Cameron released Purple Haze, charting at number 20 on the Billboard 200, while Ludacris, The Red Light District, topped major charts and sold over 320,000 copies in the first week.
Ooh,
yeah. Luda was Luda.
That's my guy right
Then
there.
we got I love Ludacris. T.I.'s No Mercy peaked at number 1 on the Billboard Top Rap Albums chart in 2010. In 2018, Gucci Mane, or Gucci Man, how we say that? Gucci Mane.
Gucci Mane.
Gucci Mane.
Come on now.
Yeah, I know. Evil Genius debuted at number 5 on the Billboard 200. Then, last but not least, we have awards and nominations. In 1994, Da Brat was recognized as the number 1 rap artist at the Billboard Music Awards on December 7th. And in 2018, Kendrick Lamar received 8 nominations for the 61st Grammy Awards. And there it is.
They're not like us. They're not like us.
They're like us. And there it is. Yeah.
Yes,
So
yes.
one day you'll be in that history too.
I was the last fun fact.
He said he gonna be the last fun fact.
I like that.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Yeah, and on this day, Musashi was on Art for Change podcast.
Yeah.
I like that.
Talking
Round of
about
applause.
his history,
Round of
his
applause.
accomplishment, and his new drop. Pray for me.
Yeah.
Definitely. Oh, yo, and by the way, y'all gotta go listen to Paint a Wild Picture too.
Oh, that's
This is
fire.
the single.
Okay.
The single right now is at I think 85,000 streams right now.
Paint a wild picture.
What is Paint a Wild Picture?
Paint a wild
Who
picture.
is that?
ladies
You
and
who
gentlemen.
on there? Is that you?
Yeah.
Who is that?
Yeah.
Okay.
The producer.
You
and
okay?
me
Then
on
it's
this side.
Paint a wild picture,
Okay.
ladies and gentlemen. Go stream it right now.
Nice.
Man, before we get you
Nice.
out of here, man, run down your socials. Tell the people where to find you and all of that.
Well, you can find me on all social media pages. Musashi The Way. Musashi _THE_WAY. Or you can find me by my name. You can find me by Oscar Izquierdo. Yeah, I will show up everywhere. Not a lot of, you don't have to go digging through a lot of stuff. All right.
Yes. Anything positive
Musashi.
that you want to say before we get you out of here, brother?
Well, now just shout out to Willow Garcia in Spain, Aaron De Mal, Rafa Romero, El Tigre, my producer Juju Music, and everybody who's listening, and everybody who's gonna watch this show. We love you and support the channel. Hey. You already know what it is.
Hey,
there it is.
Oh man, someone said drop a freestyle. Oh man,
drop a freestyle.
Damn, I really don't freestyle. I haven't freestyled in a long time. I'm rusty. I could do something like, let me see. Hey, that comes from these fake friends. Marble flows, what an upgrade from concrete floors. Roach infested project host. It's been a long road. Can you ask it?
Can you pass me them? Oh, what you gonna say? Can you pass me some?
Hey. So, Mister, drop a poem there, Mister. Mister, drop a poem.
Drop a poem. Oh man, don't do me like that. You gonna do me like that?
Yes.
You gonna do, look. We you can't drop a poem on my man's show. We interviewing Musashi tonight, baby. He's his way. What do you mean?
There you go.
I got it. Hey, what's your hoodie size? Art for Change go send you some merch. What's your hoodie size?
This one is large.
Okay.
Well, depends. Yeah, send that extra large.
He said send that extra large.
Send that extra large. Okay.
We got you, baby. We got you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Musashi, it's such a pleasure to have you on here. And got more than what I expected, and that's always a beautiful thing. And not saying I had expectations, but when I get more, that's beautiful. It's also we love to have you back as you continue your journey. Keep us in mind. And I'm gonna give you, like you said, you want to do a Christmas, but based upon Jesus. So that's why I say Merry Christmas to you. And keep it positive.
Yes. Hey man, look, and you welcome back anytime, man. Any artists you want to shoot our way, bro, we'd love to have them. Bro.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? This is your home now as well, bro.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
All right, man. Yeah. If my man don't got nothing else, man, we're gonna have to get my man up out of here, ladies and gentlemen.
All right,
it's been real, man. We held him long enough. Appreciate you, brother, man. Love, much love. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Yes. That was a very good show, man, and wonderful guest. But before we get up out of here, do you need one of y'all got something to say before we close out?
Be you. That's all I got.
Yeah. Don't quit on being you.
Do not quit on
being you.
Absolutely.
I like that. I might steal that.
Yes, man. Hey, look, listeners, We appreciate you for locking in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, to tell a friend, to tell a friend. You never know who we're going to have on the show. You never know what we're going to discuss. Hey, look, we may have your favorite artists on here, man. So don't forget to hit that bell, like, subscribe, man, so you know when we go live. Because we may not go live on every Monday, Thursday, and Sunday. But we are here today in the place to be, ladies and gentlemen. And till next time, Art for Change, baby. We out.
Yes.
We out.